Hey parents, welcome back to Baby Feeding USA. Today we're talking about something super important: what to do if you ever find yourself in a real pinch and can't get your hands on baby formula. Maybe it's a late night emergency, a supply shortage, or a natural disaster. Whatever the reason, knowing how to make a safe, temporary homemade baby formula could make all the difference in keeping your little one fed and healthy, at least until you can get the real deal again. Just to be clear, breast milk or commercial formula is always the best choice for babies under 1 year old. But life throws curveballs sometimes. And when that happens, it's better to be prepared than to panic. First things first, when should you even consider homemade formula? Homemade baby formula should only be used in true emergencies, when there's absolutely no access to breast milk, donor milk, or infant formula. We're talking disaster situations, travel delays, unexpected shortages, that kind of thing. If you're in a situation like this, call your pediatrician as soon as possible for specific advice based on your baby's age, weight, and health condition. The emergency formula recipe, short-term use only. Here's one temporary recipe that many healthcare providers reference in emergency situations. It's not recommended for long-term use, but it can get you through in a crisis. Ingredients: 12 ounces of evaporated whole milk, not sweetened condensed. 16 ounces of clean, boiled water, or bottled water if you have it. 2 tablespoons of white granulated sugar. Instructions: in a clean container, mix 12 ounces of evaporated milk with 16 ounces of cooled boiled water. Stir in the 2 tablespoons of sugar until it dissolves completely. Pour the mixture into sterilized bottles and store in the fridge for up to 24 hours. And that's it. This formula provides basic nutrition and calories to help your baby stay fed until you can get proper formula again. Why evaporated milk? Evaporated milk is shelf-stable and often found in emergency kits or pantry backups. It contains fats and proteins that babies need, but remember, it's not fortified like infant formula. So again, this is only a stopgap. What not to use? Seriously, don't try these. We know emergencies are stressful, but here are some things you should never use as formula substitutes. Cow's milk or goat's milk on its own can be too hard on baby kidneys. Plant-based milks like almond, soy, oat, or coconut honey or syrups. Risk of botulism. Store-bought toddler formulas for babies under 1. Raw milk or homemade raw dairy blends. Internet cures, or old-fashioned recipes with uncooked flour, eggs, or oils. Stick to the emergency recipe we shared, and talk to a healthcare provider as soon as possible. Storage and safety tips: always boil and cool your water if you're unsure about its cleanliness. Use clean, sterilized bottles and nipples. Refrigerate any leftover formula within 1 hour and use within 24 hours. If the formula smells off or separates oddly, toss it. Don't microwave formula. Warm it in a bottle bath instead to avoid hot spots. What to do until you can get help? Contact your pediatrician or local WIC office. They may know where you can get formula even in emergencies. Check with hospitals, food banks, or mom support groups in your area. Ask neighbors, family, or friends if they have unopened formula cans. Consider donor breast milk from certified banks if available. Final thoughts: parenting is tough even when everything's going right, and when you're hit with a formula emergency, it can feel downright terrifying. But knowing a safe, short-term backup plan can give you some peace of mind. Again, this homemade formula is not a replacement for real infant formula or breast milk. It's just a last resort option to help tide things over. Once the emergency passes, get back to a complete, balanced formula as soon as you can. If this video helped you feel more confident and prepared, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with other parents who might need it. You never know who could use this info in a tough moment. Thanks for watching Baby Feeding USA, where we help parents like you feel a little more in control, one feeding at a time. Stay safe and keep loving on those babies.